What's going on, NBA 2K fans? It's Pete Toll, aka PT Sports 84, bringing you another NBA 2K26 official roster update video. Uh, for those that have not seen it yet, I posted a video earlier this morning going over all of the player likeness renders for patch 3.0 for NBA 2K26. So if you haven't already, go over there, give that a thumbs up, and make sure you're checking out the video. It does help me for algorithm purposes. So in this video, I wanted to go ahead and add in um, another video to go with it of some of the other things that were updated post roster update, as far as things that couldn't be handled in the initial patch because it needed a roster update in order to show up. So with that, let's dive right into it. I'm going to go into the Philadelphia 76ers because they actually got a new sponsor patch to their jerseys. So we'll check that out really quickly. You can see the crypto sponsorship patch. I'll be honest, I don't remember who the other sponsor is versus not, but you got that, and then you got the Dallas Mavericks. We'll go into AD and look at him. So looking at AD, obviously he got the goggles, but they got the Nike check fixed for their logo. So it did it with the dark blue. I guess whatever uh, corresponding with the actual jersey. But that's it for that. We did get a player likeness update in this one that was not initially in. Jahmai Mashack actually got a face render added. So there you could see him. He has the hair dynamic update as well. Let's see if there's any other styles. So you got multiple styles, headband, no headband. So that's good to see there for him. Those that don't know, he signed the two-way contract here with the Grizzlies. And so that's why he is added in there. So we have that. A couple other small housekeeping notes. PJ Hall and Charles Bassey were released as their 10-day contracts, or 10-day expired for Charles Bassey. The two-way contract for PJ Hall was swapped with Massac. So there's that. Going over to the Indiana Pacers, they removed Cody Martin, whose 10-day ran out. And then the Detroit Pistons, because we still don't have the ability to add two-way contracts in from the free agent pool, they added in Wendell Moore, and then Isaac Jones, who had previously been added to the roster, is added as well. Colby Jones was released from the roster. Then the big news of the update is the coaching staff for the New Orleans Pelicans. Willie Green was relieved of his duties, and now we get James Borrego as head coach. Yes, you have to start over and do this from your own roster because there's no ability to hire and fire assistant coaches. If you go to view candidates here, you can see that Jerron Collins was elevated to assistant head coach. And then Mike Hopkins was added as the perimeter D coach on the roster as well. So those were the changes there for this roster update. And then we have a plethora of injury updates that were actually added in to the roster as well. Paul George is making his debut tonight. Kelly Oubre looks like he's going to be out for a little bit with an LCL injury. That is unfortunate. Obviously, we know about Taurean Prince with the herniated disc in his back. Darius Garland is out with left toe soreness. We have Bradley Beal out for the season with the left hip impingement. We also should have injury designations, but it hasn't been announced yet for Derek Jones. He took a nasty hit to his knee by Jaylen Brown on a diving play, so we'll see how long he's out. And then Kawhi has been out with the severe sprain of his ankle. I think there was another injury, maybe his knee. I can't remember what it was elsewhere. With the Grizzlies, Javon Small has turf toe, so he's out 2 to 3 weeks. And then the Atlanta Hawks should have Nikola Dirisic out, but we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on Zachary Richichet as an injury guy because he took a nasty fall as he slipped off the rim after a dunk attempt. So we'll see. Bam Adebayo is out right now with the sprained toe. He's missed like the last 5 or 6 games for them. Moving over to the Charlotte Hornets, we should see Brendan Miller back at some point, whether it's this week or early next week. So I'll be curious to see what happens there with him. Going over to the New York Knicks, they don't have an injury designation on Jalen Brunson because it looks like he's day-to-day right now, but Anunoby got announced with the severe left hamstring strain, 2 to 3 weeks for him. So we'll see. LeBron got his injury designation taken off because obviously he got called up from the G League rehab assignment, so he should be playing any day now. Paolo Banchero, groin strain, out 1 to 2 weeks. That's unfortunate for him. Anthony Davis, obviously with the left calf strain, 1 to 2 weeks for him. Moving over to the Denver Nuggets, Christian Brown is out for 6 to 8 weeks with the severe left ankle sprain. The Pacers starting to get guys back, but now guys are injured. Like Quentin Jackson's out for a little bit. So is Johnny Furphy. We'll see what happens with those guys. Going over to the Pelicans, Zion should be coming back any day now as well. Jordan Poole shouldn't be far behind. Going to the Pistons, Marcus Sasser has the left hip impingement. Looking at still a 4-week, injury yet to play this season. No injury designation for Tobias Harris, who has been out 8 games in a row. Nothing for Isaiah Stewart either. This is where 2K's got to be better. You got to look at the number of games players missed. And if they miss 4 games, then it should automatically be an injury designation. Maybe 5 could be the threshold. Either way, that's what, to me, in my opinion, what it should look like. Tari Eason, and this is where 2K, I'm sorry I'm calling them out. They're lazy. Tari Eason gets the strained oblique injury, but still no injury designation for Dorian Finney-Smith, who's been out all season with left ankle recovery from his surgery over the summer. That's just crazy. Like, you got to pay attention. Jalen Green is out, strained right hamstring, 4 to 6 weeks. Missed a couple of guys, so the Pacers get back McConnell, who's already been back, and then now Benedict Matherin's supposed to be coming back in the next game or so. And then the Lakers, obviously these guys were already healthy, but 2K missed it, of course. Adu Thero and then Maxi Kleba, both were healthy. Going over to the Grizzlies, Zach Edey is healthy. And then last but not least, he played last night. Kobe White is healthy as well. So that's it for this update. Hope everybody got some info out of this one. If you want the James Borrego coaching thing, you're going to have to start over with another roster, unfortunately, and add all your changes to it. Just because 2K has to patch in the assistant coaches. Until they do that, there's no way to adjust those, especially the assistant head coach, without losing anything. So unfortunately, that's just what it is. This week, we should be getting a ratings update on Thursday. So if we do, I'll be back with that video highlighting all of the changes so you guys know what's changed and what's not. In the meantime, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you choose to give a donation, please feel free. Donation link is in the description as well. Every little bit helps. Grateful for anything you guys can offer. until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Take care and stay safe.